Hello and welcome back to SMJ-Tech channel, and today we'll be resuming our Excel tutorial for CountIFS function. We previously went through the CountIF function usages. This time around it's an extension of the CountIF which I will share with you today. CountIFS basically applies similar to SumIf function, where it allows you to configure or allow you to utilize multiple conditions for counting your data. So basically what it'll do, it will allow you to select multiple criteria ranges, and then you can apply the count function on top of them. This is the sheet that we'll be eventually targeting. This is how it will look like. Now let's move on to our plain sheet over here and start off by going over to the formula bar. Select the CountFS function, which basically counts the number of cells specified by a given set of criteria or condition. And we have this very familiar dialog box. First thing it asks is the criteria range 1. So it's asking me to provide it the criteria range for first criteria, which is the quarter details that I want. Now over here, what I'm targeting is I want to count how many payments I've received in quarter 1 and how many are not received. I just want the count. So I gave it the range. Now I give it the criteria, which is Q1. Now second, it's asking me the range of the second criteria. Now since I'm under the paid column, so I will give it the range, the payment status list from F9 to F25, and give the second criteria, which is paid. I can either write it down or simply select the cell that has that value. You can see that it keeps adding the next criteria 3, 4, whichever you want. Since I am going to limit on 2 conditions today, so I'll stop right there and click OK. There we have the count. We have 3 paid payments in quarter 1. Let's do the same for not paid. We click equals to get into the formula edit mode. Let me just write down CountIFS, double click, criteria range 1. It starts from our D9 all the way up to D25, comma, move on to the second argument, which is the criteria. We give it Q1, then again, comma, and give the criteria range 2, which is the payment status from F9 to F25. Then click comma and we give it the criteria not paid, and you can see it has other criteria as well. I'll just close the bracket over here and I'll be done with it. So this is, let us also do the same for the remaining of our I was going for a CountIFS range 1, then I give it the criteria range 2, and second criteria is paid, and presto. So let me just tell you one more thing. There's another way of doing this. an easier and shorter way. I'll add this $sign right before each column and row reference that will tell Excel that the columns and row names will remain the same when I drag this down to the rest of the columns. And we have it fixed now. When I double click, it will drag it down to the remaining empty cells. Let me do the same for this one. Let me just select, copy, then come over here, paste it over here, and just make one minor modification, that is I simply change the second criteria and the rest will remain the same. I select this small crosshair, double click, and there we have it. We have successfully changed our sheet and utilized the CountIFS function for applying multiple conditions on multiple columns. That was all for today's videos, folks. If you like the video, please click the like button and please keep subscribed for keep seeing these videos so we can help you out. Take care and Allah Hafiz.